What's going on, Giant fans? Jonathan Sports here. And today, I'm going to talk about the whole Odell interview thing and just basically how he can't keep the Giants out of his mouth. And then, I just have some random thoughts on, I'm just going to freestyle some random thoughts on how, I've just been bouncing around and just seeing that the Giants get, no respect from anybody. It's like, even when we win, we didn't really win to these people. It's like the other team just loses, so it's kind of aggravating. So I'll talk about that a little bit, and just maybe I'll talk about how I'm just starting to see it all kind of come together. The team's getting way better, and if it don't work out this year, I think next year it's going to be huge. So, all right, I guess I'll just jump into Odell, and I just need Odell just to shut up and move on with his life. I mean, let's listen. He had all the yards and all that stuff. All that shit early on, but let's really think about it. What did this guy actually do here? I mean, he turned the Giants into a fucking circus. He choked in the playoffs, went on a boat trip, cost us games with his idiotic tactics against the Panthers, launching his helmet into Josh Norman's head. You want to sum up Odell's whole Giants career? Go watch the 2015 Panthers game. He drops a wide-open touchdown, continues to fight with Josh Norman because of an ego thing. It had nothing to do with the team. I mean, he's a spoiled asshole. And let's take a look at what else he's done here. The pizza and Coke picture, that was ridiculous. Punching the hole in the wall after he choked in Green Bay. What else? He punched the net, and the net won. Proposed to the net. What else? I mean, just constant distractions, not showing up to every year. He wouldn't show up to the off-season programs, throwing Eli under the bus every fucking chance he got, because, you know what I think it was? Because he couldn't accept all the losing. He didn't want the losing to reflect anything on him. So, that's what it always was with him. It always came back to him, not the team, him. And he's just so fucking selfish, and, and honestly, some of the losing, a lot of losing, has as much to do with him as any other player on the team. He dropped easy passes all the time in the biggest moments of games. Got stupid penalties after touchdowns, which hurt us. And I can go back and point at least a couple games where we gave good field position. The team went down the field and scored. That contributed to losing us games. He just needs to move on. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's like every year, 3-4 times a year, he's putting the Giants in his mouth. And he's sick. He's sick in the head. It's like he wants to be a Kardashian or something. I don't know. I know there's a whole bunch of people nowadays. It ain't even just younger people. It's just people in general. It's like they have this fame bug. They want to be famous or something. I want to say something, Odell. Just go away, Odell. Go hang out with Little Wayne or something. Because over here, we're playing like a team, and we're starting to win. We're getting this thing turned around. We didn't need you. Good luck in Cleveland. Goodbye. I wish him all the best, but it's been so eye-opening not having to defend him and all this stupid little shit since he's been gone. And that wasn't right that he put us in, where we had to sit here and argue with people over his dumb stuff. And it's just over. And I'm good with it. Good riddance. So, I consume a lot of Giants content. Probably mostly YouTubers, but I'm a late night guy, and occasionally there's just not a lot of stuff out there, so I make my rounds on YouTube, like the networks and all that, and they just are fucking horrible nowadays. It's hard to believe some of these people are making millions of dollars for some of their takes. I mean, at the time, I wonder if they even watch the games. Honestly, it's like every game has nothing to do with the Giants even did on the field. It's always how, like I was saying earlier, it's never how we beat the team. It's always how the other team lost the game somehow, and it's just so disrespectful. Enough of it. And I get we're 5-7, but the truth is, we've played much better than our record. Some people see the 5. It's like some people see the 5-7, and their brains are too small to analyze all the games throughout the whole season and put any context to it at all. These people can't even conceive of the Giants winning a playoff game this year. And the way the Giants are playing right now, in this moment, we're better. We're going to be better than probably 6 or 7 teams that are going to be in the playoffs this year. So, and then People mocked Joe Judge about his laps, the tennis balls, the Mark Colombo shit, but Rex Ryan called him a tough guy and he stinks and all that. It's just ridiculous. Every little thing. They mocked Daniel Jones about every little thing too. Dude, I saw people comparing the 80-yard Daniel Jones run to the Mark Sanchez butt fumble. It's like, huh? I don't get it. Did the Jets score a touchdown in the butt fumble? It's just the last few years people are comparing us to the Browns. It makes no sense to me. The Giants could not have a winning season in the next 20 years, and I wouldn't compare them to the Browns. So, here's another thing I always hear. Every good player on a team is getting wasted. Whoa. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that stupid shit. It's like, Barkley, too bad he's on the Giants. His career is being wasted. Dale, his career is being wasted. Well, enough is enough. Giants got a chance to shut all these assholes up in the next month. God, they got a really good shot at it, man. Please, I want this so bad. Every time the Giants logo comes up, I want people to think, fuck, Because the last few years, apparently, the logo coming up, and it's funny somehow. I want the Giants to, reign horror, man, for the next half decade. And just good little chunk of time. It's like the Legion of Boom and all these great defenses. 5-6 years stretch of just hell on earth. Just send fear into the hearts of every little snicker and yuppie on the internet, ESPN, Fox News. I'm old enough to remember when our defense just terrified teams. Especially in them late 80s teams. Lawrence Taylor, Carl Banks, all them guys, Leonard Marshall. I want that back. I want every little fucking chucklehead to see us on the schedule when they look at it beginning of the year and shit right down their leg. And the blueprint is here. The coach is here. We got 2 7th-round picks on the outside, Russian quarterbacks on this team. Wait till there's 2 first-round talent guys on the outside, Russian quarterbacks on this team. I'm bought in, man. And you should too. Fuck it. Just let it all go and buy in. We may not go to the playoffs this year, so what? Team couldn't get together, couldn't get it together early in the season. Next year, that shit ain't happening. I just feel like it's going to be nice going into the season having high expectations. For years, the Giants just have gotten no respect. I think that's about to change, And then when it does change and we get this shit turned around, I don't need no bandwagoners, I just don't want it. I hate bandwagoners, and for all the squabbles I've had with Giants fans, we're the fans who stuck it out through all the bullshit, through one of the toughest patches in Giants history. So, it just doesn't matter to me whether we, I disagree, fight a lot with people, Giants fans in the comments, but if I disagree on a player or whatever, stupid little stupid thing, I don't care. I respect you. I'm just letting you know I respect you. Just we stuck through this rough, horrible era, and now I'm seeing the light, Before this 4-game stretch, and compared to now, I'm seeing the light, and I hope you are too, I hope in 4 weeks we don't lose all 4 games or whatever. I'm seeing the light. I can't even think about that. I say them things, but that's the old Giants, not the new Giants. And you know what, though? We deserve this. We deserve it as Giants fans. We stuck through this hellhole, all the disrespect, the bullshit in the media, the networks, laughing. We've all been a giant fucking joke to them. Let's flip it. Let's flip it on them. Let's make them a joke. Anyways, I just kind of felt like, making a video, and I've been holding on to this for years, just the way I feel about just getting no respect. And it's ridiculous. And for all the haters, don't start now. Fuck you, keep your respect. Keep that same attitude. You laugh all the way while we're whooping that ass. Anyways, I guess that's it for me. I could probably sit on here and rant for hours, but got in the video sooner or later. Like and subscribe. I'm going to try and get a couple videos out tomorrow. Maybe I'll sneak another one in tonight. We'll see. Actually, I didn't even go to sleep last night. I got to get some sleep. Anyways, that's it for me. Like and subscribe. Peace.